All right, guys. Today is Friday as usual. Anytime I appear, it reminds you that it's Friday. So you are welcome to Friday and you are watching One-on-One with Barrister. Anything you say would be used against you in the court of law. This is Barry TV 1. It's a smart show. You know how we do it. All right, so before I start with my guest, let me just advertise these guys so we can continue with the reason why we are here. With my dreadlocks, okay? If you want a professional dreadlocks, you can see Ambi. All right. If you want a nice haircut, all right, you can see Chris. His social handle is Chris Haircuts. Chris Haircuts. That's on Instagram. The ladies who want wig, ponytail, I don't know, attachment and stuff like that, you can also go to AG_hair_collection. It's AG Hair Collection. That is on Instagram. You also patronize hair. For we the Africans who are not privileged to get African meal all the time, once in a while you can just order for an African meal and it's right available at your doorstep. All right, you write in Poltava, right in Ukraine. Frame's Kitchen brings to your doorstep an African meal. So if you want any African meal, just contact her. Any meal at all, not only African meal, any meal at all that you are feeling too lazy to cook or you are feeling too tired to cook, just call on Frame's Kitchen and she's going to deliver that to your doorsteps. Yeah. Thank you for listening to these advertisements. All right, so for the guys who wants to, or for those watching, you want to advertise something, just go to my social handle, which is on Instagram, Barry TV 1. Just send me a DM and then I would advertise it on my next show. Let me also advertise this or pre-inform you that on Saturdays around 7:30 p.m. we're going to be having a special news/talk show. So you have to look out to that too. It's going to be strictly talk show, topics, news around the world, and it's going to be fun. We're going to allow phone calls. You guys are going to call in and then share your ideas on the topic at hand. You understand? It's going to be, there's no time. Let's go to the reason why we are here. Okay. For those of you who have been following me on Instagram, you realize that I always post the guy who is supposed to be with me on the show before this day. And some of you have seen the post and some of you, it's like anonymous to you. So right now I have to unveil the treasure. All right, so let's welcome with me here, Jerry. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Great. We're going to be sharing the mic, so you're going to be here.
Okay.
And you can talk as loud as you can. Okay?
Okay. All
right. That's good. All right. And then let me finish up. For all my social handles, we have Facebook, YouTube, and then live here on Instagram. So if you want to follow me on any of the social media, go to Barry TV 1. They are all Barry TV 1. Okay, I made it so simple. Yeah, Barry TV 1. Everywhere Barry TV 1. It's the only Barry TV in the world. Yeah. All right. So you're welcome once again. Chop knock. Like this. You know I'm a Rasta man now, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I am man. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for coming to my show, and it's a privilege to have you here. I know you have a lot to tell us, and I have a lot to ask you.
Okay, thank you. I'm ever ready.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to the reason why we are here. And what's your phone?
What's your phone?
Yeah.
My phone is... My phone is a rat.
You just put it there for me. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so may please get me.
My phone is there on the table.
Just stretch your hand and get it. Okay, because I need the time.
Okay.
I need the time.
My phone is
Okay,
here.
let me see. All right. So, the normal question, we want to know your name first before we proceed. Your full name, because me personally, I think I only know Jerry.
Yes.
A something something. I don't know. But then we would all want to know your full name.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Jerry Asilenu.
Asilenu.
Yes.
Okay. You know what I used to tell my viewers is, and I don't think they always believe it, but anytime I'm bringing a guest, I have to go to Google and type their name, and then your profile pops up, and so from there I get questions for you. From there I know your interest, and from there, we can interact because I have some few information. All right, Asilenu, you are probably a Ghanaian.
Yes, I'm a Ghanaian.
All right. For me not to do the introduction for you, maybe you can just give us a little introduction about yourself. Maybe what you are doing here. Tell us something about yourself. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. How long you be here, something like that.
Okay.
Because most of the time you're going to make the talking. I know you have a lot to share. And then the program is all about inspiration, education, and fun, entertainment.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. My name is Jerry Asilenu from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
I am an ever.
Confirm.
Confirm. Okay, no for.
Me for.
Eji mi mo te do mi amogbo.
Mi jira
Vida.
All right.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Sometimes English is a borrowed language.
Yes,
so sometimes when we meet, it's good that we should speak our own language.
Okay.
But for the sake of our viewers, we need to speak English so that everyone can understand what we are going to share here.
It's true.
Yeah.
So, continue your introduction.
Yeah.
So
I'm a student here in Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah, in Poltava University of Economics and Trade.
Okay.
Yes. I am in my last year, master's degree. And very soon, I will finish and leave. Yes, sure.
You finish and leave.
Yes.
Finish and leave.
Yes.
Finish and leave.
No.
Or finish and leave.
I will finish and leave Ukraine. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I get it. All right. So, he is a Ghanaian, and then he's from my tribe. That's why we're just speaking some. We're just selling you guys a little bit. Okay. I have another question for you. Okay.
Okay.
I think we're going to go in some particular direction, and I think it's going to be more of education than entertainment. So my guys, today, my guest is going to tell us more about the world. Yes, he's traveled the world. Yes, I'm not just here with just anyone, but I'm here with, I don't know the word. Man,
come on.
If I was using my language now, I would just be flowing. Okay. All right. So, I understand that you were once in another country before you came here.
Yes.
Is correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
What country was that?
I was in China, Asia.
In China.
Yeah, Asia.
Well, how long have you lived in China?
I live in China for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
What did you go there for?
I go there for a job. I was teaching.
Oh.
Yes.
You just went there for a job, not to school, right?
No.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. So after the 2 years, you moved?
Yes, after the 2 years, I decided to further my education.
Wow.
So that was the reason why I moved.
So did you move from China to this place, or you went somewhere else?
I went to Ghana first because I miss home.
Yeah, sure.
I miss akple and fufu and stuff, so I need to go back home first.
Yeah.
After that,
I
came to Ukraine.
Over the few years, maybe months. How long have you been in Ukraine actually?
This month will be exactly 2 years if my memory is right. Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So over the few years, I realized that you could speak some few languages. How many languages can you speak so far?
Roughly, I speak many languages, but I'm not perfect in none.
Okay.
Yes.
It's just like jack of all trades.
Yes. Exactly. So I can say I speak 8 languages now. Yes, 8 languages in all. But I'm not perfect in none.
Okay. So 8 languages?
Yes, 8 languages.
What? Please mention them.
Mm. First one, okay, I classify some of them to be international and some of them local.
Okay,
And
I
then
understand.
the-
So the international first, then we continue with the local.
Okay. Ever.
Wow.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Okay.
Ever is an
International language,
Yes.
I see. Okay.
but
then
I'm
continue.
sure. But I want to be sure that. Do you know that Ever is international language?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, because a language which is spoken in more than 3 countries in the world is international language. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I also speak English. I speak French. I speak Chinese, and also I don't do bad in Russian. You know.
Wow.
Yes. And in Ghana, I also speak Twi, Ga.
Wow, you
Yeah.
speak Ghana?
Yeah.
Wow.
Onugalo.
Please.
Onufio-fialo.
Biku.
Okay.
Let me be in my circle. Let me be in my lane.
Inushishi. Okay. Yes.
That's
yes,
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so you just moved to Ukraine to further your education,
Yes. I came to Ukraine purposely for education.
not for business.
No, not for job. Purposely for education.
Okay. So over the years, through from China to this place, how has life been?
Life have been too hard.
Hmm.
It's not easy, but I take it like on a low tempo because
see.
nothing good that you get without suffering.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
sure.
the principle. And there is also a saying that struggle of a man begin from birth.
Hmm. I
So
see.
from the day you've been given birth to, from that day you started struggling till the day you leave this earth. So it's just like principle of life.
I see.
Yeah. So
So it's
since-
normal. That means it's just normal.
Yes.
The struggle
normal.
is just normal.
Yes, struggle is normal.
Okay, I
Yes.
see. All right. So you came to Ukraine just for studies, not for business.
Yes.
How do you fend for yourself? How do you get yourself going? School fees, yourself to feed, everything and stuff like that. How do you do that? Do you get money from home? Maybe you have people who send you money from home as the way it's regular here, because most people come here and then they have their backups from home. Is that the same with you?
Okay, what I want to say is that I don't want to say that I don't get any support from back home, because you cannot do everything by your own. But the support I get from home is very minimal and is not enough at all. So the rest I have to handle it by myself.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So let's pause for a moment. Shout out to Uncle Rukus. If I don't pronounce it well, please. Rakus. R-U-C-K.
Uncle Rokus.
Rokus.
Yes.
It's R-U.
Yes. Uncle Rokus.
Rokus.
Yes.
Oh, are you the one?
I'm the one.
Oh. Okay. Uncle Rokus.
Yes, Uncle Rokus.
Oh, okay.
That's how
Shout out to Uncle Rokus.
Yes, my Nigerian friends, that's how they call me.
Absolutely, he's from a Nigerian.
Yes.
So, Uncle Rokus. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you should have said AKA Uncle. Oh, you had so many AKAs.
Oh, not really.
I see. That's interesting. Okay. I understand that you like politics.
Yes.
And you always try to defend Africa everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Not only your country, but in Africa entirely.
Yes.
And so, to me, I would term you as an activist or a Pan-Africanist, maybe so any of this. And so, what is the zeal, or what pushes you to defend Africa everywhere you go? Because not everyone does that. Most of the conversation I have with you, there must be an ending of Africa.
Yes.
What is this? Is it that you've been somewhere that you were, I don't know, is it because of the history or there's something behind it?
Yes, Africa is me,
Mm-hmm.
and Africa is for me. You know, something that you are,
Mm-hmm.
it will be very difficult that you can change yourself or you can give it out. Okay?
Okay.
I am African. I will remain African
Mm-hmm.
and die African.
Yeah.
Africa is a continent that has suffered so much in the world. And many people refuse to know that Africa has gone through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Before, when I was in Ghana, I feel proud to be African.
Mm-hmm.
But for the first time I moved out of the continent, I felt I was so lonely
Oh.
because of the fact that I am African.
Oh.
That is where I realized that no, there is something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
When you find yourself out of Africa, the information people gives you or what people ask you, most of them do not exist in Africa.
Mm-hmm. I see.
For example, someone sees you outside Africa and asks you, do you people sleep in trees? Do you also put on shirts? Do you people have schools? Do you use computers?
Well,
Why these kind of questions?
let me ask you, when you were back home, okay,
Yeah.
in Ghana, for
Yeah.
instance, when you see these whites
Mm-hmm.
come to our country,
Mm-hmm.
do you have questions in your mind about them?
Not.
Maybe because we understand that there is most of the times
Mm-hmm.
this war, this conflict
Mm-hmm.
in the Western world.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So do you have a question in your mind? These guys are always fighting. Is this guy running here for peace, or do you have questions like that in your mind? Maybe is the guy running here for peace? Is this guy peaceful? Is this guy what are the questions in your mind? Because I feel like the same questions you have in your mind,
Yes.
it's just the same questions they also have in their mind. Just out of.
You know, Africa, we are kind of people I describe is like we are people who love foreigners.
Yeah, it's true.
We welcome foreigners very warmly. That is why when they are coming, sometimes even their delegations and other things, when we meet them at the airport, we try to even demonstrate our culture for them to see how hospitality we are. So if I see a white person or a foreigner who is not African, I think that maybe that person is just coming to see Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have much questions for them. But this is not the case when we travel to them.
Yeah. Okay. Not to cut you short.
Yeah.
I understand that when we were growing up, we always realized that most of the things we have or use, or even back in the school, we were taught what colonization is. They mentioned the whites. They mentioned a lot of countries that colonized us.
Yes.
But then we can just generalize it and say they're the whites. We don't really know if they were Ukrainians, or if you should see a white in your country, you would not even realize that he's from Ukraine, he's from Russia, or this. And then to me, generally, I see that the reason why we warmly accept them is because of what we were taught. That means that we get so much from them, and wherever you eat from or you feed or whoever feeds you, you respect them. So I thought we were giving them mentality from our childhood. You understand? Just to respect them like that. And they also understand that they push their stuff to us, and we are like receivers, only receivers, and they are our donors. So what do you think about that situation?
No. I think it wasn't by our choice.
Yeah, but It's not. You are not there.
Yes, it wasn't by our choice. So far, the history we have read about Africa, most of the things that happened in the past, most of them were by force.
Yeah. Okay.
For example, today, we cannot move into their country without visa.
Yeah.
The time they were coming into Africa, do they ask visa before they entered into Africa?
Nope. Because I think they were coming to give us something.
Give us what?
Whatever they give us.
No, they came to exploit us. Today, if they see us,
So is it their fault or our fault?
sometimes I would say it's our fault. But it's time for us to wake up because time has changed. Do you understand?
Okay.
Time has changed.
Why didn't you strictly work in Africa? Why didn't you strictly work or school in Africa? Why did you have to move out to go to the white land for education and to work?
You know, right now we live in a global world. Okay? They are also coming to us and they come there easily. And we also, it's like we live in the world of, we depend on each other. What you have, I don't have it. And what I have, you don't have it. So we just have to exchange. Okay? So this is the reason why I also came here to study. So that what we don't have in Africa, I can also have that kind of knowledge and also go back to support my continent as a whole.
I see.
So
I see.
this is the reason why I came here.
All right, my wonderful viewers, if you have any question for my guest, you can just forward it and I'll read it out to him. All right? Any question at all, even if it's out of context of what we're talking about, you can just send any question and I'm going to read it out to him. All right? You're watching One-on-One with Barrister. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. All right, so there's a question here. What happened to your hair?
Oh, my hair. Oh.
What happened? The dangerous will say Dada. What happened to your Dada?
I was like you before.
Yeah, sure. The person realized this. So what happened to your hair?
Yes. A time came and I needed that.
Needed what?
Yeah, I needed locks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I needed locks and I have it. And I think the time is out now and I'm supposed to take it off. This time is not needed. Yes, this time is not needed.
So would you ever have it again?
I don't know, but let's wait to see.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. So it was seasonal, right? What happened to his hair is seasonal. Yeah, it's a seasonal hair style, all right? But mine is not a seasonal hair style. It's lifetime hairstyle. You like me for me, I like me for me. I like me for me, you like me for me. All right. Somebody said, "Oh my God, the hair is gone." Oh no. Why do you want to see the person? Yeah, the hair is gone.
Don't worry, the hair will come back.
Okay, so don't worry, the hair will come back. You're not even sure yourself. So how will you be sure that the hair will come back?
Yeah.
All right. There's no other question for now. Okay, so if you have any question, you can give me compliment now. Say I'm looking good. At least my head should swell now. Look, I'm now asking for compliment. Yeah. All right, so. Okay, so let's continue with the conversation. Conversation. This one is becoming a conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you feel like these whites will ever come to Africa to learn something?
They are there. They learn.
Are they there to render service or they learn?
They learn. We have Europeans in our universities. They learn.
Learning?
Yes.
As students?
They learn. Yes, a student they learn.
Wow, I see.
Yeah, they learn.
Okay. All right.
But there is something I want to say again. These whites, I don't know, but I would say Europeans. When you come
Answer
here,
this yes or no question. Are you a racist?
I'm not a racist.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
I'm not a racist. Okay. I like all
the
mankind.
Race. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
When Europeans see you or these white folks see you, okay, as a black or African, what do they think first? They think about HIV.
Wow, really?
Sure. They think about poverty. They think
Yeah.
about hunger. They think about war. They think about refugee.
But there's something amazing about this stuff.
Yes.
When we come here, do
Yeah.
you know that all these whites, let me say the white ladies for instance, they see us as money bag. Why that? Or it's not about this country.
Oh,
They see the blacks as money bag. Immediately you go into trouble and you are trying to solve some issue, they want to extort money. They finding ways of means to get money. Why are they seeing us as...
It's now that they are getting to know that a poor person cannot travel. So if they see you to be poor, okay, but if you are able to take a flight to this place, it means that you are not a poor person. And sometimes what hurt me so much is that they describe a whole of Africa to be poor.
Yeah.
To be poor. Can you imagine someone who take charge of Africa for more than 600 years was not able to develop Africa? And after we have our independence in less than 50 years, these people come back and tell us that we are not developed. Why didn't they develop it when they rule us more than 600 years? They need to be fair. The youngest country in Africa is about 4 years, South Sudan. And you want to compare South Sudan with America. It's just like you want to compare your great-grandfather with a newborn baby.
You know, I have some controversies with this colonization problem, but I think it's going to be on my show on Saturday. That's going to be a topic where we're going to discuss a lot.
I think, yeah.
So I understand that part. Let me give you let me read the compliments here.
Yeah.
Say you look good in your low cut too. Yeah. So you say you look good.
Thank you.
Someone is laughing and said Uncle Rockus, right?
Yes,
Uncle Rockus. You look like an old clerk that just lost his job.
I know the person.
You know the person, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take it out. Let's stick to that.
Mr. Ibu, big ups to you.
Okay. I see. You guys have a lot of fun behind closed doors. All right. So he's giving up. He's giving me a big up. All right. So, well, all right. So let's continue. Are you married?
I'm not married.
You're not married.
Yeah.
I see. Well, are you gonna marry anytime soon?
In the future.
In the future.
Yeah.
I see. Wow. So how long do you want to be in the diaspora? Not to settle. Are you settling in the diaspora? Like you want to settle outside Ghana?
I want to settle in Africa.
In Africa.
I want to work in Africa. I want to live in Africa and do my everything in Africa.
Okay, Papa Africa.
Papa Africa.
All right. Would you like to go into politics one day? Or are you into politics? Yeah. Are you a politician?
Future politician.
Future politician. That means that you would love to go into politics.
Yes, I love politics.
You love politics?
Yes.
Wow. That means the reason why you like politics is because you want to just protect Africa. I suppose so.
Not just to protect Africa. We are in the world in which politicians make a lot of decisions that affect their country positively or negatively. So for now, as a youth, and we've had some kind of experience, we need to also go back to our countries and apply the little knowledge that we have to make decisions for our countries that can benefit our people.
But don't you think that this is a trend where our leaders mold people just like themselves? Because as you can speak right now, our leaders are per se not too much to write home about. They're not protecting the name Africa.
They are not protecting Africa because we don't tend to elect people who love Africa.
You sure it's about the election?
It's we don't elect people who love Africa. If you really love Africa and you've been given a position to serve in a capacity to serve your people, and you really love your country and continent, you will deliver.
I think for a minute, let's go back to this our environment in Portava. You know, we have different ethnicities, we have different countries, we have different nationalities, don't put it that way. And if you would recall or know, we have different unions here. All right.
Yeah.
It is difficult for you to find someone who wants to take charge of something pertaining to the African community, or even to in their own community, maybe their nationality, maybe the Cameroon community, the Ghanaian community, Nigerian community, Ugandan community. It's very difficult for you to see someone taking an initiative of something. Don't you think that this is how it's erupting, like it's coming up?
Yes.
It is the same way we go back to Africa and then we don't have to do anything. We don't want to do anything. People would move into the system just because of the money. Because right now, if you can save without money, that means that anytime you go into it, when you go back home, is for the money.
I think you can do many things even without money.
Yeah.
For example, in our country, we have many challenges, and you don't need a huge amount of money to do anything. For example, keeping your environment clean. Okay, keeping your environment clean. You don't need any huge amount of money to tell people around you that if you should have rubbish, you should keep it well, or you should not throw it on the floor. By talking to people, by educating people, this problem can be solved. It does not need money. Just education can change the mindset of the people.
Wow. So these guys need education.
Yes, just education.
But I feel like, do you have anything like it's in the blood? Is that thing, does it exist?
It's not.
Character, some things are in the blood.
It's not in the blood, but it is a setup and attitude.
I see.
So if you've been educated, and there is also a structure in place, rules and regulations that you need to follow, I think everything can be okay. Just like surrounding in Ukraine. Okay, you cannot see anyone throwing rubbish on the floor. No, it's not right.
There was a time when I went home in 2017. It was so difficult for me to leave something on the floor. Very difficult. But before then, it was okay with me.
It was easy. So this we can do it even from home. Telling your brothers, telling your children, telling your family members in the house that, hey, if you use something, don't go and throw it outside. Keep it well or bin it. So simple as that.
I see.
This one, you don't need president to come from the presidential palace to come and tell you that you should not throw rubbish on the floor. Yes. So it's education and also change of attitude, the willingness to do it. So we have to be willing, okay, to do the right thing. That is all. It doesn't need any spiritual things or.
I see. Okay, so let's the time. All right, for you. All right. So, do you have any word for my viewers?
Your viewers.
Yeah. You have anything to tell us?
Yeah.
That we have not asked you.
Your viewers, what I want to tell them is that they are all great, and we thank them watching Barry TV, and also contributing to the growth of Barry TV.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be ending soon. All right. We'll be ending soon. Okay, maybe let me just give you these few questions. Maybe then we end it.
Okay.
If you are given the opportunity to go into politics outside Africa, would you?
Outside Africa?
Yeah.
No.
Just like maybe Barack Obama.
No.
You won't. You
Outside
won't go
Africa,
into
no.
Yeah. No?
Outside Africa, no. But in any country in Africa, I'm ever ready. So far as it's Africa,
Then it's like,
I'm ever ready.
I feel like we bring up the problem. Why don't you? This is a human race. We are all black, white, green, whatever it is. One. Is that does it work with you like that?
I'm not concerned about the color. I'm concerned about my continent, my country.
What are the human beings?
We have
Are you
white.
concerned about the human beings?
No. We have white in Africa.
Yeah,
We
but
have
I
the
know,
yellow, just like the Chinese in Africa.
aren't you concerned about the human beings? Are you concerned about only your environment? That means that what you are talking about is it will go to a point where you will say, "I'm just concerned about my family."
No. Where my families live in Africa.
Yeah, I know it. I say it's going to a point where you say only my family.
What-
But if you're
what-
able to extend your hands to any other person,
What-
you want to go into any.
What we need to remember is no one is coming to develop Africa for us. Africa is for us.
The world
And
is
we
for us.
and we need to
The
develop
world
Africa.
is for us.
Yes, the world is for us.
You travel the world.
I think
You will travel the world.
Look.
You will travel the world.
I will travel the world.
If it's not peaceful, you won't go.
Yes.
So if you are to go into any other place to make that place peaceful, would you go aside Africa?
I will make Africa peaceful first. And if
Africa is always peaceful.
And if yes,
Just that we don't have
yes,
much.
If I make Africa very good, other people will come and benefit. Like just today, everyone is running to America.
Okay, last question. Are you concerned about the human race, everyone, or just Africa?
I don't have problem about race.
So you are concerned about everyone?
Yes.
Are you concerned about everyone?
Yes.
Not Africa.
I'm concerned about Africa first.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, my viewers, thank you so much for watching Barry TV, and we're bringing to you a street quiz. Very soon, we're going to release the first episode of the street quiz, and also, as I said, every Saturday, starting from the next Saturday, not tomorrow, next Saturday, we're going to have a show, talk show / news. All right. And then we're going to allow calls and also text and any other thing that will make us interact on the topic at hand. All right, it's going to be very interesting, and so I would entreat you all to watch as we go live. It will be live, and so you have to watch. Okay, I think that is it I have for now. And I hope that you come on my seat again. You come on my show again.
I'm ever ready.
All right. So thank you so much for coming.
Okay, but
Chop on.
before we end, I need to give
A shout out.
a shout out.
All right.
to-
Sure.
I think I have some people who have touched my life so much, and
Okay.
yes, I want to remember them. My brother, Oscar Asilenu, and the wife.
Ooh,
I want to say may God bless them.
okay.
Mr. Balogun, Rafiu, Mr. Musiliu Balogun, and also Anne, Mary Ann from Sri Lanka. She has touched my life so much. May God bless her for whatever that she has done for me. Naomi, Taylor in Kuwait. God bless you so much. And everyone that I'm not able to remember but has contributed to my life so much, because I appreciate whatever that everyone have done for me. May God bless everyone. Thank you, Barry
All right.
TV.
Okay. God bless you all, guys. And big shout out to my team, Tafadzwa One, and also to the guys who helped me on hosting the red carpet and also the street quiz. Anastasia, big ups, and also to Ukoyo. Please forgive me, Emmanuel. Thank you so much, big ups, and also to my favorite sponsor, Toluwashi. Yeah. All right. So big ups and thank you all for supporting, and I hope to see you next Friday. But then we'll be going around for street quiz, and don't run away when we come close to you. Yeah. All right. So for those who have encountered street quiz today, watch out. It's going to be out soon. Street quiz was done today. We had a street quiz today. So watch out. And then till we meet again. See ya. Bye.